Hey everyone, welcome to Connection Cafe. It's so nice to have you with us, and we look forward to connecting with you across your screen and hearing from you today and just checking in. As always, we love to tell you a little bit about the week that we've had and things that are coming up. And so why don't we begin with Aaron today?
Yeah, right after Connection Cafe today, I'll be joining our high schoolers and some adult leaders, and also the youth and adults from Plymouth Congregational Church in the Grove for our anti-racist book club. So very much looking forward to that. This past week, great conversation during the Justice Book Club as always, and as Lori said during her announcements, our final book club gathering for that will be this Thursday. And I believe both of us are doing the advanced leadership training through PACT this week, which is an online training around just justice leadership, and I'm very much looking forward to that as well. It'll be cool to see. I've been to these in person before, but this will be my first online 3-day training, so we'll see how that goes.
Exactly. It'll be a whole different experience. Usually we get to travel to places like Chicago or Indianapolis, or at times it's even been here in Orlando, but this time it's from our office.
Right.
So, thank you. Megan.
We had a wonderful week this week with Compassion Camp. Everybody was drawing positive phrases out in chalk. And I just showed Pastor Lori and Pastor Aaron a beautiful cake, a compassion cake made by Joelle, which is just gorgeous. So we've been doing a lot of things with that. Always every week the children get a video story that I tell them, the scripture, and then they also get a link to the music for that week, the song, which I think they may hear one next Sunday in worship. And so it's just been a really, really good experience. I have to say, it really has been a good experience. So also today is Malala's birthday.
That's right, it is.
So today, at I think around 1 o'clock, I'm going to read Malala's Magic Pencil. And so that's going to be on our Facebook page. So you can take a look at that in her honor.
How wonderful.
Can I also say about our chalices today?
Please.
Yeah.
So I went a few years ago to Iona, which is a thin place in Scotland, and the home to many contemplatives and meditators, and a beautiful abbey there. And they have chalices that are made for them in Scotland, and so today we use them for the first time together, which was just very nice for me to use these chalices made over in Iona. So thanks for
they're
doing
beautiful.
that. Yeah.
That was our honor indeed. Let me just kind of fill you in. As some of you know, that we are continuing our conversation on race this Tuesday evening at 7:15. We say 7:15, although I shouldn't tell you this because you may not come in until 7:30, but we'd like to have you there at 7:15. We are going to watch together The Color of Fear Part 2. It's kind of hard to get, so we're going to watch it together and then have some conversation. So if any of you need the link or the password, don't hesitate to connect with me. Also, Deb Paris' book.
Yes. Small Great Things. Deb Paris is going to lead a book study on that, where we hope to integrate the things we learned in So You Want to Talk About Race into this novel. And also, can I just say that Rick Walters taught a class this morning on the challenge of Paul, and in that we had a little, cross-pollination going on, because one of the people watching, when they talked Rick was talking about justice and Paul, and one of our members said, "Was that utilitarianism from the justice class?"
I thought, because
right?
I got up and left the room when they said that, but I came back and Rick was talking about utilitarianism. I'm like, okay.
So all these classes are kind of flowing into one
good.
another.
Intertwining and meshing, and yes.
We're learning so much. So thank you for the justice
Of
class.
course.
That's great. We'll see if anyone can bring in libertarianism in the midst of that. Also, on Saturday, Sisters on Sojourn, if you have not received my invitation, please give me your email and we'll make sure you get the link for our Sisters on Sojourn gathering this Saturday at 9:30. And then tomorrow evening, Monday, we are going to have a Christmas in July prayer shawl ministry gathering over Zoom. One of our favorite activities of the entire year is when Prayer Shawl gets together for our Christmas party in December. And so we decided we will do it in July now because we're missing each other so much. So if you are part of Prayer Shawl and would like the link for that, please just give me a holler and I'll make sure you have that. I also want to thank so many of you who sent beautiful pictures today of your communion settings and also of your pets watching us. Thank you. I don't want to say that we're going to the dogs here or to the cats, or to the birds, but we may be. And thank you. We love getting your pictures, and I love being able to include those in Lori's lines. So thank you. Now we'd love to hear from you. So Elena, our wonderful Director of Communications, is on the other side of the mic here.
As Sylvia Mendoza says, thank you for the beautiful and touching service today. And Pastor Megan, Alexis says, thank you for the note and the bracelet.
You're very welcome,
Yay.
Alexis. I'm always thinking of you.
Jill Beach says, marvelous message, Pastor Aaron. It was so good, I made notes.
Wow, you know you've arrived.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Joe. I think today is your birthday, so we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Zilkia says, good morning, Pastor Lori, Pastor Aaron, and Pastor Megan. Missing you all, wishing you all good health of mind, body, and soul, peace, love, and happiness, and prosperity of mind and heart.
From your lips to God's ears. Yes.
What a blessing.
Thank you, Sylvia.
I don't know if you know, but Zilkia is creating a butterfly garden. And so she has this beautiful cycle of plants and caterpillars
Lovely.
and butterflies happening, and yeah, really very nurturing.
Very nice.
We have Karen Connolly says, thank you for the meaningful message and wonderful music today. I wish our pastors and our church family much love and care in these difficult times.
Thanks, Karen. You too.
Margot Bradley says, multitasking in the new age, attending church service while doing a load of laundry. Who would have ever thought that was possible?
Exactly. I keep kind of doing, as many of you know, my father was a pastor, as was my grandfather, and I keep going, well, this isn't my father's church, or this isn't my grandfather's church, and there are so many things that are so different that I don't think they could have ever even imagined, but I love the church as we are today, so happy Laundry Day, too.
Yes.
Jill Beach says, yes, it is my birthday. Thank you for the good wishes. I am glad to share some of it with my church.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jill.
Janet Copeland says, beautiful table. Thank you, Anthony.
Yes.
Indeed.
Petra says, good morning, pastors. Wonderful service this morning.
Hey, Petra. Hey, Mal. I know you had a birthday maybe yesterday or the day before, so happy birthday.
John Carson says, good morning to my favorite pastors. Thank you for all the services you provide for us to keep in touch with the church during this pandemic until we can meet in person once again. Love and blessings to all my church family.
Thanks,
Hey,
John.
John, thank you.
America says, good morning, love, safe.
Hey,
We
America.
love that.
Love to the girls.
How lovely to hear from you.
Tony Macon says, thank you all for all that is and all that is to be by the efforts and giftedness of y'all, with a sunglasses emoji.
Hey, Tony.
Sarah Platt says, always so great to be a part of this community. Please tell us about the bulletin cover.
That is a John August Swanson painting. If you Google John August Swanson, he's got a lot of great stuff. There's actually a really good communion painting that he did, but it's long, and this one is, I believe this is maybe a communion of the saints. type of a painting. So,
I think it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
so maybe you'll see it again on All Saints Day.
Hopefully here, not
yeah,
home,
right.
but who knows?
Arden Shank says, greetings to our church family. We arrived at our new home in Goshen, Indiana on Thursday evening. We still have lots of boxes to unpack, but so wonderful to connect over the distance.
Oh, I'm so glad you're safe and sound, and now that you've arrived, your shawl is on its way.
Petra says, happy birthday to Jill. And I think those are our messages. I don't know if you have any on your phone, Lori.
I was just looking, and I don't, although a couple more pictures have come in, which I just absolutely love. So it helps us just to see you and to be in touch. Could I just real quick too say thank you to the Garden Warriors. They were here yesterday, properly distanced from each other in their mask, but what they do to our property here is just exquisite and so beautiful. And I just want to encourage any of you, if you want a Sunday afternoon drive, I remember my parents used to take us on Sunday afternoon drives when we were young. Come by the church and just take a look. We have orchids growing on trees. We have flowering bushes. Everything is just so lovely. So do come and take a look. But thank you to the Garden Warriors for such a great job. I think that's it. Anything else? Wonderful. Board of Trustees, I'll see you in about 15 minutes. And I know you all
Book
have other
club's in,
things
yeah.
too. So have a great week, everyone.
Bye-bye.